Over the board. All right, good. How's everybody doing tonight? Good. All right, cool. I was at improv. It was fun. You should come out. It's like mental push-ups for stand-up. So I'm a school bus driver now. It's my third year driving a school bus. Interesting job. I don't know what is with all these kids and all this screaming. Like, I just don't get it. They just scream for like any reason, you know. I'm not really a stranger to loud screams during the day and at night. I worked in mental health and substance abuse for a really long time. Not really sure why I thought driving a bus would be a better idea. You know, one of the things I do know about these kids is that they are like pets. When I open my door, they dart across the street to their parents. Nobody's watching the street, you know? The mom is across the street while her kindergartner or first grade is just right across the street. And I'm like, oh my God, you know? People pass my stop sign. So now, when they get to the front of my bus, my arm goes out. Left, right, left, walk, don't run. I sound like my mother. So here comes Susie, right? She comes up to the front of the bus, and I'm like, Susie, do you remember what we practiced? She says, Miss Colleen, if I do what you say, you should give me a treat. She thinks she's doing something for me. Then I hear in the back, if they hit me, my dad will sue. I'm like, yeah, Caleb, your dad should sue. But when they go to Disney, they're going without you if you're dead, and they're going on you. So there's a bus driver that I noticed a lot at the school that I go to, and her kids line up, real nice line. They get on the bus. I see them, and they're in front of me, and they all sit down, and she just leaves. My kids, they bang into each other. They're all over the place. I'm like, sit down. You know, they don't listen, right? The whole ride, sit down. They sit down. I look up. They're all over the place again. So I go 15 to 28. Can we meet at the yard? Oh, that's another really cool thing about being a bus driver now. My name is 15. Yeah. And when I sign my name for anything at work, it's Colleen, 15, right? I don't need my last name or any of those initials from the schools that I went to. I'm in the not using the degree club. So I go to 28, and I'm like, you know, my kids, and she says, well, sit down. She's got her hands on her belly. She says, I take control of my bus at the beginning of the year. You've lost control. It's February. You're not going to get that back. I'm like, there's nothing I can do? No. I've been driving a bus for a long time. My mother was a bus driver. Her mother was a bus driver. And my great-grandmother drove a horse and buggy school bus. Then she goes into this long dissertation, which I know what that is because I have a degree. Blah, 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 blah. The next day, I'm at the school, and her bus is pulled over to the side. And I let my big kids off. I got my kindergarten, 5 kindergarten kids that going around to the other building. And I pull away. Here comes 28. And something inside of me just pushed on the gas a little bit more. I ran her over. And then I stopped and I looked up at my 5 little babies. And my little Terrence said, Miss Colleen, she didn't look both ways. That's it.